Alright, I wanted to go ahead and do a book review for a book that I finished a couple of days ago, and that's The House of My Mother by Sherry Franke. This is probably the first memoir I've read, voluntarily, that I haven't had to read for, a class or anything like that. So I normally don't read them, but I watched the Hulu... My dog stepped on my phone. I watched the Hulu documentary on what happened with the 8 passengers, the Franke family. And I was really curious to just hear Sherry's whole personal perspective on, her whole entire childhood into her young adult days. And it definitely offered so much more perspective of all that she went through. The Hulu documentary was really great too, and I do recommend watching it, but it definitely doesn't do her story justice the way that her memoir does. She totally, sorry, ignore my dog. I'm not laughing because of the book. I'm laughing because of her. She totally went through so much that was not mentioned in the documentary. And I did listen to the book on audiobook, and I really recommend because she narrates it herself, and I thought it was super, super cool to hear her story in her own words, in her own voice. I really enjoyed that. And that was kind of what drove me to listen to rather than physically read the book, because I thought that would be really cool to hear her just talk about her life story. I saw a lot of Goodreads reviews saying that they thought it wasn't well written. I thought it was written great. I could definitely see her writing more books in the future if she wanted to, because like I said, I think she's a great writer. And yeah, if you are curious about that situation and you kind of want to build upon what the docuseries on Hulu talks about, I definitely recommend. There is a lot of information in the book that's not in the Hulu series also, if you guys were wondering that. But yeah, if you guys have read it, let me know thoughts, and if you have any other book recommendations for me, of course, as well. And I hope you guys have a great night.